times. I love the stories that have been shared because that is the proof of the pudding. That's the stuff. I put it on a vision board. Bam, it happened. I set the intent. Bam, it happened. So my super quick introduction today is simply, it is what you make it. The law of attraction is something that is going on all the time. It is a universal law. It is a principle. It runs the show. And the more we can align ourselves with it, the more we can practically apply it, the better we're going to get at it. And then as we do that, we get more confident, and then we become masters. And what it's really about is to change that filter system that we have arranged around ourselves that lets that incredible flood of information into our awareness. We are literally part of the big oneness. Everything around us is available to us, billions of pieces of information, and we need to sort out what works for us. And that's what we're doing, and we're doing it very well in some parts of our life and very badly in other parts of our life. How do we know how to do it? Because we learned it. Our ancestral imprints, our cultural imprints, what our parents taught us, what our teachers taught us. So it's all about that filter system that we have set up for ourselves, which allows the information to come through. And the filters are determined by our belief system. So it's about letting go of that which doesn't serve us anymore and bringing in that which does, because it seems to be the theme right now. Letting go of the old, letting go of our limitations, the stuff that we're still feeding ourselves with, the stuff that we're unconsciously sorting for of how life is lack and we're not worthy and why should I be the one. And I'm just going to tell you a tiny little law of attraction story that happened to me this last week. You were on the phone with me as it was happening. I'm always like, universe, what do I need to know? So I love to open books at random pages and just see what happens. And this beautiful poem by Marianne Williamson, which you all know, jumped out. Who do you think you are? That our greatest fear is that we are, tiny and midgets and whatever. And actually, our greatest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. And by letting our light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to let their light shine. And I read it and I'm like, it's always a good reminder. Thank you, thank you. Later, I'm going through my day, some office work to be done, and I love to crank up the techno. I always dance when I'm doing stuff at home. So I'm going through YouTube, and I'm like, I'm into the mood of Above and Beyond. What do we have? And I'm clicking on a random video. It's a video. The show comes on, and they're reading the poem by Marianne Williamson. I'm like, hello, universe. Can you get more blatant? Right, you guys? And we all have those experiences. We all do. And we need to remember those experiences because that's the sign that we are recreating our filter system. Who am I to believe that I'm such a miserable little measly worm who has nothing to contribute? And am I really making a difference with that attitude or not? How can I serve the world in the greatest way? By stepping into my genius, by stepping into my own light, which, according to this poem, unconsciously allows everybody else to also claim theirs. And as we are all doing that, we're unconsciously giving permission to everybody else. And that's when, as you brought it up in What the Bleep, you bring a certain amount of people together, then they pray together, then they send out that energy, and magic and miracles happen.
Go quantum, dude!